Hi again, this is Stephanie and welcome to another video in the 30-day video series that I'm doing, and the title of this series is called Get Seen, Get Known, Get Paid, a 30-day video series to help you step into the online spotlight where your ideal clients will finally be able to see you and say yes to working with you. And today's video tip that I want to share is to position yourself as an expert. Now first, let's address the expert part of this topic. A lot of persons that I work with, at first they are afraid to own their expertise. They're afraid to own their expert status or come off that way that they know too much, or sometimes they feel that they don't know enough about their field. And an expert, in terms of definition, is really someone who has specialized skill or knowledge in a particular area or field. And if this is something that you know, that you do, that you have experience in, whether it is educational experience or life experience, then you're an expert. And if you've been helping persons so far and they've been getting results, you're an expert, and you can go ahead and own that expertise and let that shine through in everything that you do. Now, in terms of the positioning and positioning yourselves, particularly online as an expert, there are a few ways that you can do this. I'm going to share them with you in this video. Number one is to always share content. Content marketing is going to be a constant theme throughout this video series, and I'm going to share some more about that. But you want to be sharing content on a regular basis. And the kind of content you want to make sure that you share is tips and best practices as it relates to your niche that can help your audience. So share tips on Twitter, share tips on Facebook, specifically on your Facebook fan page. If you have a Facebook group, share tips in there. And if you belong to other Facebook groups that also target your ideal clients, share tips there as well. And of course, do it within the confines of the rules of that group if it's a group other than your own. You want to make sure that you're sharing blog post content. Write blogs regularly, and I normally suggest at least once a week that you should be writing a blog post. And of course, you can syndicate that in your e-zine, which should also be going out at least once weekly. You want to share content on podcasts. There are many podcasts out there that are put together by entrepreneurs just like you who look for guests to speak to their audience on a regular basis. And so you want to make pitches on a regular basis to podcast owners or podcast hosts that speak to your ideal clients, and be a guest on those shows. And of course, you want to share that as well on your social media profiles that you were a guest on that podcast. But you want to be speaking out and be seen as someone who knows what you're talking about, because ultimately your prospective clients, they don't want to work with a generalist. They want to work with an expert. Another way that you can position yourself as an expert online is through sharing videos just like this. Feel free to do this as well. Share videos with you talking about your expertise, or sharing tips that your prospective clients can get value from. You also want to share content on other industry websites, other industry type blogs or publications that also has a reach that includes a good cross-section of your potential clients. These are just some of the ways that you can share expertise on a regular basis and position yourself as an expert, because as I said, ultimately your prospective clients, they want to work with an expert, not someone who is a generalist. And whenever you're in Facebook groups, answer questions. And even on your Facebook page, when persons make a comment on something that you've shared, answer those questions and answer them fully. Give them as much information as you can within the constraints, so that they see that you genuinely want to help, and they see that you're knowledgeable, and they'll reach out and want to work with you. So that's it for this video. Position yourself as an expert. Go ahead and use some of these tips. Go ahead and get started today very easily. You can make a video right after you watch this one and share it on your social media profiles. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.